Hey everybody, it's Booster Pack Reveal. In this video, I'll be talking about my NBA Top Shot portfolio update for week number 8. Before I continue this video, I just want to remind everyone that this is not financial advice. Please do your own research and invest at your own risk. This is for entertainment purpose only. Alright, so I'm here on my homepage just showing you guys my recent collection. I have 367 moments in total. My most recent purchases were a lot of Raptor moments. I got OG Anobis and Pascal Siakams. So those are just some of my most recent purchases. If those are for those who are curious, and I did this because I wanted to get these before the price goes up, especially with the huge influx of new users, based off of Gary's Twitter post about Top Shot and NFTs, and then you got Mark Cuban's YouTube podcast about NFTs and Top Shot. So I just thought I purchase these ahead of time, especially knowing how a lot of Canadians are starting to find out about Top Shot, and Toronto Raptors have the entire nation of Canada behind them. So I thought that this would be a good opportunity to to position myself before the big giant wave. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys a chart that I put together. I thought this would be much better in terms of visuals of understanding where I started from and where I'm at right now. So just to give you guys a recap, week 1 I put a total of $2,600 US as a investment starting off, and my portfolio grew to $8,000 during week 2 to 3, and then during week 4 it hit $38,000. Then week 5 it hit $62,000. Then week 6 it corrected back down to $43,000. Week 7 we found a bottom around $38,000, and then this week right now I'm around $89,000 right now. But I think the prices the portfolio evaluation went up more. So let's take a look at evaluate.market. Just gonna do a quick refresh. Yep, so I'm at $91,714. So I couldn't update that in time with the graphic because this is basically real time right now, showing you guys on evaluate.market. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed of how fast the portfolio went up. And as you can see, we bottomed around 38,000. This was last week on Friday. So there were a lot of things that happened between Friday and the end of this week, which is Friday the 19th of 2021 in February. So yeah, it's just, you can see how much impact those influencers put towards Top Shot. And this is what we're seeing, right? We're seeing a whole bunch of new money entering the market, and a lot more confidence from people to start buying moments. There were some successful pack drops recently with Cool Cats. So a lot of people got some of the base set packs as well, so that went smooth over the weekend. So yeah, there has been a lot of positive accomplishment for Top Shot, and now we're seeing the effects of it right now. So I'm going to show you guys just the evaluate.market, just to give you an idea about this whole market cycle and how that relates to my portfolio. So I'm going to go back to evaluate.market. I'm going to go to the homepage. So as you can see, I'm just going to see if I can zoom out a bit. So that's the market snapshot. So it looks like this has been updated. Okay, so I guess it zoomed out a bit more. So basically, like, I started at the end of December. You're not going to see a lot of volume here, but as you can see, it peaked out around January 24th. Then we had a big correction going all the way back down to roughly February 11th. And then during the weekend, we started picking up the volume, and then we got a big spike with a lot of influencer news here. So if we go back to my my portfolio, it basically represents the same chart. It follows that same volume. Okay, Yeah, like I'm around 89,192 on this graph, but in reality I'm at 91,000 right now. Okay, so I'll go into the next slide. So yeah, this is just what do you call it again? This chart goes in line with what I was talking about earlier about how we had that market peak and cycle. So this was like a boom bust cycle. This is all represented by human emotions and psychology of human behavior. So just to recap, like at the beginning, people were saying, "Yeah, this is a great project. Can't wait for Top Shot to go mainstream." And then some people were, then there was excitement around Top Shot being featured in several news media outlets like Forbes, and then you got Bloomberg, I believe. Yeah, so there was like those outlets there, and then you got influencers with a large amount of followers. This is like the RC Twitter group from Twitter. They find deals and capitalize on that type of stuff. So they got in right before the big euphoria peak, where a lot of people were making a lot of money, and then eventually it started dying down. I'm not gonna go through all of it, but people started like panic selling because prices were going down. And then there were issues with Top Shot about like their scalability with the website, the marketplace, the pack releases, and then a lot of people got to the rock bottom where they capitulated and they sold a lot of stuff for a loss, and they were waiting for the market to bounce back up. And a lot of people were showing a lot of signs of depression about how they lost so much money and started blaming Top Shot for all of this. And then eventually we had some pack releases that went really smooth with their new QA system. And then Top Shot also did I guess a gift campaign giving long-term early adopters that have been going through all the growing pains with the open beta. And then we started with optimism again, where Roham was on Yahoo Finance. Gary Vee tweeted some cryptic message about NFT at that time, and then prices of moments were starting to go up again. So that goes in line with my portfolio here, as you can see. Is that like peak and valley cycle right there? All right. Okay, so another thing I want to talk to you guys about is the $1,000 mock portfolio. So I made a YouTube video a while back showing you guys what you guys could possibly invest $1,000 in during that time. This was for Series 2, and this was just right near the bottom of the market cycle. So this was on February 9th. I did a Excel sheet here, as you can see. So on February 9th, I mentioned that you could possibly buy 2 LeBron dunks, the 7500 LE versions, the Kevin Durant, the 7500 LEs, the LeBron James 3-pointer, which is a 15K LE, and they got the Zion Williamson layup, which was the 7500 LEs. And then for that week 9, it was a total of $994 that you can invest in, and you can set aside budget for Cool Cats packs and common base sets. So on February 17th, I made another update from my previous video. And so it looks like a lot of prices went up, and it increased from $994 to $1762. And then now today I'm providing you guys another update, and that pretty much almost doubled. So we're at $33.97 right now. And it's pretty insane seeing the market right now. So I'm going to hit the refresh and just show you guys a recap of what the prices are like right now. So I have this already filtered down. So you got Luca going for $42.75. The price has increased because of the Cool Cat Master Challenge. I made a video about that when I bought it around $1,000. And if you guys want to check that out, just check out the my strategy with the Cool Cats video. And then you got LaMelo Ball. He's just been going up in price. He's going parabolic. So this goes in line with the anticipation of how much the LaMelo will be worth when the when the Cool Cast Master Challenge is completed. So that's going up in price, and also with the amount of new users. So there's scarcity involved right now. There's only 4,000 LE ever made, 217 listings. This was going around 400 listings before. And then a lot of the rookies have been going up. You got James Wiseman, Tyrese, Anthony Edwards. LeBron James has been going up as well. And we're starting to see a lot of these listings go down. So when the listing goes down, it means more people are holding and less people are selling. So the price will just keep going up, and the floor level just keeps getting bought up. All right, so you got Kevin Durant 669. You got LeBron James 3-pointer at 400. You got a lot of these. You got Steph Curry, Devin Booker, Tyler Hero. So a lot of the Cool Cast price has been going up as well. This is for the completion of the Anthony Davis reward challenge for Cool Cats Drop 2. Then we got Zion Wilson. He's going up in price, $259. There's 433 listings left. So anyways, that's just an overview of what the price, like how the price have been moving up and how it has been increasing the $1,000 mock-up portfolio. So I make this because a lot of people like to compare themselves to other people who started before them. I always keep telling everyone that if you're in the Top Shot right now, use that opportunity, because you have the advantage before the next 100,000 users that join, and you are in series 2 right now and haven't been in series 3 where people would be joining late then. So you have the opportunity to set your portfolio now and hold a strong foundation for the next series. Anyways, so I'm going to keep giving you guys this update. So just to give people hopes that, from a long-term perspective, you can grow. If you put in a certain amount of money, you can make it grow, as long as you become strict with your investment plans and just be very disciplined about it, right? Okay, so I just want to show you guys the chart again. I've shown this so many times. Right now we were in the early adopter stage. I still think we are, actually. Sorry, I take that back. I think we are. I think once we reach Series 3, we will start seeing more of the early majority people joining. I would say Series 1 and 2 would fall under the innovators and early adopters. So there's still room to grow in terms of user base. I think we're almost around 100,000 users. When I joined in December, we had around 2,000 users, so you can see a huge increase of that. So I just wanted to remind people that, if you look at the bigger picture, we're still early in the game. We're still in open beta. We haven't even seen Top Shot started marketing this on NBA games and during commercials and stuff like that. So we haven't seen a full out marketing campaign. It's just mostly organic growth. It was all a network effect. So that's what we're seeing right now. Okay, so here's another market psychology chart. So you know how I explained to you guys about that first cycle that we just had? So I'm showing you guys another bigger picture where we started the second cycle right now. So this is considered a second cycle. So we left off with Roham talking about Yahoo Finance, Gary Tweed making cryptic tweets about NFTs, and then he eventually came out and talked about Top Shot on his Twitter. You got ESPN talking about Top Shot. You got Mark Cuban and other influencers talking about Top Shot. So there's a huge snowball effect that's going on right now, and there's a lot of momentum going up. Okay, so in my opinion, I think we are back to excitement. So do you remember when, for those who joined between January and now, you would probably remember that excitement when Top Shot was featured in several media outlets. If you weren't there for that, so there was just a lot of excitement being built up just because there's a lot of exposure, and that's exactly what's going on right now. So we're seeing a lot of exposure in the media. back with the influencers as well during the optimism phase, and then we started seeing prices going back up right now. So there's a lot of confidence in the actual Top Shot platform. People are putting money into it. People are buying packs. People are lining up to buy cool cats. So it's very, very interesting right now what's going on. Okay, so I think we are here in an excitement. I feel like we're gonna be here for a while until let's say March. So the next sign of thrill, I guess, is when people start talking about how their portfolio had 10 to 20x, or people talk as they are experts and they tell their friends to join. And then I guess around during the euphoria phase, I feel like this is going to be in line with what's going on in the crypto world with Bitcoin and all the other altcoins. I personally see that Bitcoin is going to head to 125,000 by mid or end of March, or possibly early April. So yeah, you guys heard that. I made that prediction right now in this video. So who knows? I might be wrong. I might be right. We'll find out over time. So I'm going to show you guys this Bitcoin chart here. Just showing you an example of how market cycles work, where we have peaks and valleys. So right now, so for those who don't know, I have a background in crypto. I do a lot of investing in Bitcoin, and I always follow charts. I'm really good at technical analysis. I'm able to anticipate where the price is heading, when it's gonna be pulled back. So I don't actually trade. I actually invest, because I know in the long term, I know where it's heading based on a lot of the fundamental news, such as corporations adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet, like Tesla recently, and we might see a lot more corporations following Tesla in the S&P 500. So I just want to show you guys that in 2017 we peaked around 20,000. That was the psychological resistance back in December, and we broke out of it because we saw a lot of corporations adopting Bitcoin and adding it to their balance sheet. And then now we are around the $53,000 range, or 54,000. Right now, there's not much resistance. These are just some lines that I drew based on the cloning effect, which automatically draws the space between the necks. So this creates a I guess artificial resistance, but in the long term I think we are heading to 125,000 for Bitcoin. If you look down here, this is the daily RSI. It shows you that if you're in overbought section and oversold, so we're in the overbought territory on the daily, so we should expect some pullback soon. But on the weekly, if I switch over, you can see that we are down here close to the oversold area. So we're going to be turning up, and I see this heading all the way up until April, I guess you can say end of March or April, and this is where we're going to peak out, and that's where I see the momentum and power of Bitcoin heading to 125,000 by then. And then we should see a correction going back down to I guess October. Or if not, we might end up moving sideways over the $100,000 range. And this is just an example of like the market peak and cycle. So this is like a parabolic cycle that's happening right now. Eventually we need to correct, but we have to see what happens with corporations and how they hold Bitcoin. Will they dump it at 125? We don't know. So anyways, that's just an update showing you guys a similar market cycle that's going on with crypto. This does translate with Top Shot, because I feel like the more money people make with crypto, they will bring it into Top Shot, because Top Shot can also be considered a hedge in case prices drop for Bitcoin here. Okay, so I just thought I'd show you guys that, and yeah, that's just showing you guys how all these relate together in terms of market psychology. So you can see this whole peak and valley. That's exactly what happens in crypto. You got the peak, you got the valleys, you got another peak, and then you can possibly another valley here. So that's just basically what I wanted to show you guys. All right, so just to recap, my portfolio is worth around 91,000 right now, and we are week number 8 of me being involved with Top Shot. So we'll see what happens in week 9. I'm projecting that we're going to keep heading higher. I might even break 100,000. I hope so. I don't mind seeing a pullback as a good, healthy consolidation or correction. So yeah, I'm just bringing a lot of my expertise in investing and using market psychology, using technical analysis, tying everything in from different sectors, different yeah, so like from Twitter posts, YouTubers, people in the Discord chat. I utilize all that information and I put it together. So yeah, it looks like some of the sales fell down a little bit. We made a new all-time high on February 18th. That's pretty impressive. And yeah, we'll see where this goes, right? And yeah, if you guys like this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well if you haven't. And there's also a notification bell because you'll get the latest updates. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.